Hello, I'm Bob Lauder, founder and CEO of Christian Financial Ministries, and I'd like to talk with you for just a minute. You see, I am really excited to welcome you to this Financial Freedom God's Way Academy, because inside this site, you are going to prayerfully uncover God's step-by-step plan for genuine financial freedom. But I have to warn you, right here at the beginning, you're going to need to be prepared, because this is going to be unlike any other Bible-based financial experience you've ever been part of before. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. In your past, my bet is that you had come to the point where you had a real strong desire to fix your financial situation and maybe even help some other folks, or maybe even some of your own family members do the same thing, right? But all of your best intentions and your financial practices simply were not working out for you. Does this sound familiar? So what did you do? Well, you've obviously decided to try finances God's way, right? I mean, that's why you're here. And that's a great decision. And you may have already picked up a bunch of great information from one or more of the fantastic financial seminars and workshops that are available to you out there today. But you also probably started to experience some problems and frustrations when you went home to try and figure out what to do next. Now, why would that be? Well, one reason might be that you were so focused on the financial tools, like budgeting and record keeping and time management and, all of the rest. Well, you were so focused on these financial tools that you ignored, or maybe you were unaware of the spiritual tools that are available to you. You see, financial management God's way, well, it takes both. You need to know about and learn how to use both the financial tools and the spiritual tools. It takes both. If you were not applying the spiritual tools, well, then you likely didn't have a clear picture of what a win looked like given your specific financial circumstances and situations. I mean, is this true or is this true? Well, my friend, those days are gone forever. Here at the Financial Freedom God's Way Academy, you are going to receive more than just Bible-based financial information to learn. You are also going to receive individual help to organize and live out what you learn. And as you do, you are going to discover what it's going to be like to move from just financial information into spiritual and financial lifestyle transformation. Then in addition, you can also learn to share what God teaches you with others under the authority of either your local church or as a 501c3 nonprofit corporation that we are going to help you set up. Now, by way of just a little bit of background about the Financial Freedom God's Way Academy, well, it's only offered online. You are going to prayerfully learn and grow as you work through videos and audios and PowerPoints and all of the teaching and coaching transcripts and other bonus handouts and materials, along with some group conference calls and webinars. Listen, you're going to be able to download everything, either for your own use or to be able to share with other folks. Plus, you are going to have direct access to a professional Christian financial coach via blogs and emails and Skypes and who knows, maybe even the telephone. Now, the Financial Freedom God's Way Academy consists of 4 different phases. In phase 1, which is actually this seminar, you are going to learn information to increase your knowledge. Here you're going to learn to recognize and apply, listen to me, financially related, Bible-based, spiritual principles. That's phase 1. Then in phase 2, which is the follow-on workshop, you will learn to train to perform. This is where you are going to learn to recognize and apply, again, listen, very specific Bible-based financial principles and financial strategies. That's phase 2, the workshop. Phase 3, well, that is personal, financial, and life coaching. And this is where you can choose to be coached into greatness. This is where you can become truly and permanently, spiritually and financially transformed. This is where you get individualized help to adapt all of your knowledge and all of your training to meet all of your specific financial circumstances and situations. This is where you're going to learn to fix all of the stuff that you haven't been able to see that's been causing you all of the problem for all of this time. Then finally, in phase 4, well, in phase 4, you can also choose to become equipped to lead others. This is the Certified Bible-Based Financial Coach Certification Program where you learn to teach others to know. This is where you learn to train others to perform and where you learn to coach others into greatness. That's phase 4. And these are the 4 different and sequential phases of the Financial Freedom God's Way Academy. But now, I have to be honest with you again. I have to give you another warning here. Listen to me. If you can be taught well and trained well, then you can be coached well and you can eventually learn how to lead others. However, and here's where the warning comes in. If you learn what to do, you know how to do it, but you don't do it, you don't perform, well then you have a motivation problem and you're not going to be able to be coached to help yourself, much less help anybody else. That's just not going to happen. My friend, if God alone is not your motivation for entering into this academy, well then you and others are simply not going to benefit from God's work through this academy. Now, for a bit more detailed information about each one of the 4 different and sequential phases, you can read through the information just below this video, and you can check out the overview page by clicking the link that again is just at the bottom of this page. All of us at Christian Financial Ministries, all of us, we are absolutely thrilled that you're here. Inside, we believe that you are going to find life-transforming, Bible-based financial training and coaching that is all prayerfully designed and put together to help you move along your road to financial freedom God's way. All right? So, this is Bob Lowder. Please remember to read through all of the information just below and check out the overview page, and then I'm going to see you again on the inside of this Financial Freedom God's Way Academy site. You are in for a real journey of discovery, so welcome.